What's up? It's your boy D Hall coming back here to talk to y'all real quick. Hopefully y'all had a great day, man. But I just want to come back on here and talk to y'all real quick. But before I start talking to y'all, I just want y'all to please subscribe if y'all can. And again, my name is Media Surge Production. And that again is Media Surge Production. You can find me on YouTube and you can find me on Instagram. Please subscribe. But what I want to come on here and talk to y'all about is today is Kyler Murray. His name has been all over the radio, ESPN radio, every sports station you can think about. Everybody's been talking about him, and I can see why. He is a Heisman Trophy winner, had over 5,000 yards. Had over 5,000 yards passing in college, threw 50 touchdowns. He's a great player, but he's really a great baseball player too. It's a lot of people that think he can go, he can make history and be a number one draft pick in the NFL and also be a first round draft pick in the MLB. He's a phenomenal football player. Everybody know that. He can run. He can do a lot of good things. But what I really want to talk to you about, I want to talk to you about some of his pros and some of his cons. The first pro I want to talk to you about of course, is his ability. He's very smart, very agile, can move around, very competitive, and him being very competitive makes him a very great player and a very great leader. So that's why I feel like he was a very good leader when he was at Oklahoma. Go Sooners. I do like Oklahoma. Went to school in Oklahoma for one semester, so I do got respect for Oklahoma, so go Sooners. And I just think he's a really great player in that aspect. I just feel like whatever somebody put in front of him, he'd be able to comprehend it and work at it and get better and better because he's so competitive as a person. And usually two-sport athletes are really competitive because they play in more sports all the time, so their competitive nature gets higher and higher. But there is some cons, and one of my big cons I'm gonna get to at the end, but I'm gonna do some of the smaller ones first. One of the cons for me is baseball. Maybe do he want to play baseball or do he want to be a professional football player? He's better in both. He can. I feel like him being such a great athlete, he can present himself to teams where teams will pay him a lot of money to come on a baseball team because he can become the face of a baseball team. And, the MLB always trying to get big name players in so they can grow what you want to call their fans and how they are seen. They want to have big names. Everybody want to do it. NBA, NFL, NHL, tennis, they all want to have a big name player, and also another thing is his size. Most people say he's the same size as Drew Brees or Russell Wilson, but he is a lot smaller than them. And like I heard somebody on the radio had a really good point, is that he might be the same height as Russell Wilson, but Russell Wilson is a stockier quarterback, which he is. Russell Wilson got a lot of great size on him. He got a lot of size to him, cocky. So that the transition from comparing him to Russell Wilson and Russell Wilson transition to the NFL will be a lot different because Russell Wilson might be able to take 8 hits. He might be able to take 3, before he go down. And another big thing I wanted to talk to y'all about, one of his cons is the transition. Well, because in college football, things are a little slower. Players are great, but they're not as fast and agile as NFL players. And also the linemen are going to get bigger, and will he be able to see down the field? Will he be able to read defenses? Will he have to roll out? I think they will have to set up a special type of offense for him to where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, get out, because he might not have the ability to see down the field. But also, that can be a pro. I was talking to one of my bros. That can be a pro because he might be able to break in the open space, and these big linemen and D linemen won't be able to see him, and he 20, 30 yards there. But a quarterback is not made to run every single play. So I just feel like it's a lot of upside to Kyler Murray, and it's a lot of downside. And I just think people really want to know how tall he is. And, being tall, every position have their own, fits. Like, if you a D lineman, you want to be a little lanky, have size to you. You don't want to be 5 foot nothing being an NFL D lineman. You got to fit the you got to fit the bill. And as a quarterback, sometimes you got to fit the bill too, because you got to be able to look down the field. You got to read plays. And if you can't do that because of your size, sometimes it can make you lack in certain areas, like, not being able to see down the field and just throwing the ball up can lead to more interceptions and cause your team losing the game. So, there's a lot of upside to Kyler Murray. I mean, I can go days and days on it, but at the end of the story, the more of the story is, he's a great player, and it's exciting to talk about players like this because you want great players to come in the NFL, like a Patrick Mahomes, somebody that can come in the NFL and grow year to year. You want somebody that came in like a Tom Brady and stepped in and played, and we all know Tom Brady is probably one of the best quarterbacks of my era growing up. One of the Patriots probably one of the best dynasties. So you wanna have players in there, but for baseball fans, they probably want to have a player that like his caliber that can come in and play, for a good amount of time and draw fans in, and it'd be very exciting to watch him. So it's a lot of upside and downside to it, but I feel like Kyler Murray is a great athlete, but I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much. I just want to come on here and talk to y'all real quick. Hopefully y'all have a great day, and I will have some more content coming at y'all this week. And I just want to come on here and talk to y'all. And again, please, if you can, please subscribe to my page. It's Media Surge Production. And also hit that notification button so you can get that ding or that vibration or that ringtone on your phone when I drop any content. Hey, just living my best life.